Welcome to Red Trains. I'm Joey, and we got a little show and tell. So yeah, set 6807. You probably seen me do the haul video of this. If you didn't see the haul video, go check it out. There's a card somewhere for it. So this set came. I purchased this set, and it. I had a little surprise. I had a little surprise because I didn't pay attention to the listing, but the bag inside is sealed. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. The instructions are in really good shape, and it also came with a 1988 sheet. So that means that everybody that says this came out in 1985, it could have came out in 1985. The box says it was made by Lego Systems AS Denmark, 1985, but it has a 1988. I'm pretty sure this is a 1988 Euro sheet. Now, did this sheet? The box was open. The sheet was in there. Could it have been put in by somebody else and it didn't belong there? Yes. Anything's possible. It's not a sealed box, so it's there's the sheet. Well, there's that, and then there's that. So, but I think, yeah, this is dated 1988. But, so I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in that. It is pretty much considered a 1985 set. These instructions, the box was dated 1985. It has kind of a weird name. It is Space Sledge with Astronaut and Robot. I have to look at my notes. Sledge versus Sled, which is more common in North America. Also, sled is kind of denotes toy, usually like a recreational sled, like what we would see when we go sledding down a hill. So that's what we say around here, sled. So sledge is not something we normally see, but that's what is kind of common in I guess Europe and in other parts of the world. So, Space Sledge with Astronaut and Robot. Brickopedia and our collector's second edition book here. That's too close, can't show it. Lists it as Space Scooter with Robot. Also came out in 1985. So I think everybody pretty much agrees that it came out in 1985. This is my Bricklink parts list because I was having so much trouble getting these little instructions right here. I couldn't find them. Nobody had them for sale. The only way you could get them was to get the whole box or get a sealed set, which is ridiculous. It's about a couple $100 to get a sealed set. It's about $25 to get a used one, which is what I did here. Is I pieced together and his little robot pal, I pieced him together, and yeah, I was pretty happy with that. But as I've said in the past, if you don't have the instructions, you really don't have the set, and that's my personal opinion. So now I have the set, the instructions, and the box, and a bag full of sealed parts. So I think I've accomplished my goal of getting this set. Now, another interesting thing about this set is it also came in, what is it? It was set 1999, which was a bonus pack. It had 6807, 6822, and 6823. I can't see my notes. They flipped around. I'll put a picture of it up. The indication, or it looks like based on the packaging, that this was like the bonus set that came in the package. I don't know what the pricing was on that. Either way, you got 3 small sets in what, you know, that's pretty typical. That's pretty typical for the United States on how they would kind of package those kinds of sets, these small sets. But what's interesting is the picture has, for 6 and up, or 6 years and older, in lots of languages on there. The box also has that written on the box for 6 and up in lots of languages. So that's not typical United States. So I don't think this was for the United States. Also, there's no piece counts, nothing on these boxes that would normally indicate a typical US set. So I believe this was probably a European, although I can't really find out any information. There seems to be very limited information on this set and the 1999 bonus pack sets. What I can tell you is rare and valuable. This one is rare. Now, its value is kind of up there, mostly because it's rare, but there are a lot of these small space sets. They're easy to get the instructions. They may be valuable, but there are, these are only from the 80s, so there's a lot of people that were collecting these things, and even to some degree were even like, hey, these might be worth something in the future. I don't know that anybody was speculating on it, but like collecting them and keeping them back. But I think the amount that was produced, it seems odd to me that this set is pretty hard to get as far as the instructions. There's not really anything that's real super uncommon to this set. It's just a yellow suited spaceman, and just some normal Lego space parts. So it does make me think that this set in particular was a very limited retail set. Anyway, it's a small one. It's pricey. Like I said, if you want to get a brand new one sealed, it's going to cost you a couple $100. And if you're not worried about the instructions, you can pick one up for $25. It is. I'm not sure exactly. I pulled the poor guy's helmet off. Yeah, these black rockets are kind of interesting for this time frame. I hope that's in focus. I picked it up, so it may not be in focus. Because it kind of departed from if this is, truly back in the 1985 era, those parts would have came in the light gray. So it's interesting that they have extra colors in it. The robot's pretty cool too. So, all right, I think I've said all I want to say about this. Oh, did I also say that it was? It was in this book. Yeah, this book calls it the Space Scooter. So this is one of I think Brickopedia also does the same thing. Calls it Space Scooter, which, Space Scooter with robot. So Brickopedia is probably getting their information from here, or they got their information from Brickopedia, one or the other. I think it's time to go put it in the space cabinet. Okay, we're over in the space cabinet, and since this is a complete set with all the parts and pieces, we're gonna go ahead and set it up here. And it's not gonna sit, so let's go over here. There we go. We're gonna be sitting in there now. And then I think we'll just set this little guy right there. Oh, let's stand up the robot. There we go. Another one done in the cabinet. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, it helps my analytics. Leave a comment, and if you really want to, join our memberships. We call it the Passenger List. Every other Friday, we do the A-Fool podcast. A couple great guys like Earl and Jabo, Mardi Gras Man, and Brickzar. We do a podcast about old Lego. It's a good time. Give it a watch.